everybody, I hope that you're all doing really well. So I have mentioned that I am imminently due to be moving out of my family home, which means that my beloved books are not going to be coming with me. I'm going to be abandoning my book children. And with that in mind, I wanted to make the most out of the last few weeks that I've got with my whole library behind me, and wanted to think of like fun little things that I could do with all of my books. And then I hit upon the idea of running through a few book titles that I just think give me a lot of joy, just make me laugh. No other significance behind this video. This is just a bunch of books that the titles make me laugh. I do like a good book title. It's definitely something that will draw me to a book. There are book titles that are a bit more poignant, that even the title alone can be a gut punch. Things like Why Be Happy When You Could Be Normal by Jeanette Winterson, or When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Kalanithi, where you read the title and you instantly know, that's gonna make me sad, isn't it? Or book titles that might just be a little bit odd and just very intriguing. You want to know where the title came from. Things like Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson again, and also The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, which makes me think, what? I want to know what that's about. But then again, like I say, there are some book titles that just spark joy, spark laughter in me. I think if, like me, you were a child growing up on Louise Renison, you're definitely quite partial to a funny book title. All 10 books in the Georgia Nicholson series had fantastic titles that were always just like, what's that about? Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging, It's Okay, I'm Wearing Really Big Knickers, Knocked Out by My Nunga Nungas, Dancing in My Nutty Pants, and That's When It Fell Off in My Hand, Then He Ate My Boy in Trances, and then the last 4, Startled by His Furry Shorts, Love is a Many-Trousered Thing, Stop in the Name of Pants, and Are These My Bazoomas I See Before Me? Great thing about the Georgia Nicholson books being you see that title and you are just waiting in anticipation whilst reading for that title to crop up in the text. And I love it when that happens. A title that I have loved for a very long time is So Long and Thanks for All the Fish by Douglas Adams. This is volume 4 in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And yeah, I just love this because every single time I hear it, I think of the song from the 2005 movie. So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad that it should come to this. We tried to warn you all, but oh dear. One that isn't like rolling on the floor funny, but one that every single time I come across it on my bookshelves, I'm like, is Dead Famous, An Unexpected History of Celebrity from the Bronze Age to the Silver Screen by Greg Jenner. Because every single time I'm like, do you get it? Dead Famous? Dead Famous? When it came to a Greg Jenner book, it was always going to be slightly punny, and I appreciate. A short little one is All My Friends Are Superheroes by Andrew Kaufman. I mean, are you not just intrigued from the title alone? All My Friends Are Superheroes. The scenarios that pop into your head are just endless. We then have Stop What You're Doing and Read This! This is a collection of essays by a bunch of different authors, all about why we read, why you should read, why we should support libraries, things like that. And I just love the title. It is short, it's snappy, it gives you clear instructions. Stop what you're doing and read this? Okay, I think I shall. A book that just the title alone made me want to read it was My Sister the Serial Killer by Iankin Braithwaite, which is one that when I posted a picture of it on Instagram, immediately my older sister was like, what? Which is a brilliant short snappy book which I think you definitely should read. We then have Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell, and I love this title. There is nothing flowery about it, and you know that the book is just going to do what it says on the tin. This is Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops. I know what I'm getting, you know what you're getting, it's all good. And you see this title and you're immediately like, oh god, what have people said? One that I can't even properly put my finger on why I find it so funny is Only Dull People Are Brilliant at Breakfast by Oscar Wilde, which is one of the Penguin Little Black Classics books and is just full of little witticisms by Oscar Wilde. I just think there's something brilliant and snarky about this line. Oscar Wilde just casually shading all the morning people in his life. Only dull people are brilliant at breakfast, don't you know? Kind of cemented why I love Oscar Wilde so much. One that I mentioned in my Books to Cheer You Up video was Love Voltaire As Apart, A Philosopher's Guide to Relationships by Julia Eidelman. I mean, the pun alone is enough to pick this up, right? We also have A Dissertation Upon Roast Pig and Other Essays by Charles Lamb. This is one of the Penguin Great Food series, which I don't know if it's still available. I'm pretty sure you can buy like individual of these, but you can't buy the full set anymore, which is really sad. I actually picked this up when I was planning my BA dissertation proposal. So for whatever reason, this title just spoke to me. A Dissertation Upon Roast Pig. The entire Great Food collection is all about like great historic food writing, be that recipe books or diary entries about food, essays about food, you know, it's all good. It's all good and tasty. And then finally we have the Sarah Knight books. Sarah Knight always has some fun snappy titles for her books, but I do think my favourite are her first two, The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck and Get Your Shit Together. The first one is just great and funny because it is a riff on The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo, which in itself is a title and a book that gives me immense joy. I have so much time for Marie Kondo. Have you watched her Netflix show? It is so wholesome. And then Get Your Shit Together, which I think is my favourite sweary phrase ever. And I feel like it really encapsulates Sarah Knight's like no nonsense, agony aunt self-help style. Once again, it's not going to be super flowery and being like, I'm going to delicately hold your hand through the whole thing. It's just, you know, get your shit together. Get your life together. You're going to be fine. So yes, just a short video today all about fun titles on my shelves. Do let me know some of your favourite book titles. Bonus points if they're super funny. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.